Hey there, everybody. Pete here from Comic Book Geezers. Welcome to another edition of our show. My co-host extraordinaire.
Hello again, comic fans. I'm Wild Bill from Comic Book Geezers, and this is the toy and merchandise comic book episode.
Memorabilia, fun stuff, kiddie stuff, whatever. We're still adults. We still like all this
His
stuff.
domain.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be part one of a two-part show because I think because I think what we need to do is we need to go back to my place one of these days and show off all my Godzilla figures and the Universal horror monsters.
Oh, the horror. That'd be like a horror merchandise episode.
Exactly.
Okay.
But this is like superheroes and action figures and all.
You got a few other things in here that are not comic book related, but they did comic stories, I guess. I'll start off with the Scarecrow. I noticed.
Yep. Well, Marvel put these out because remember, Marvel did a couple.
The Treasury Edition.
The Treasury Edition.
Did they had two? Was it two?
Yeah, they did two of them.
Well, one of them was Marvel and DC collaboration.
Yes.
Okay. That was the first one, or the second?
I think that was the first one. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got the Tin Man, the Lion, and the Scarecrow.
The Scarecrow.
All right, which is kind of cool. And these, like I said, these are from what, 70?
I don't know.
76, something like that.
You've had them that long?
I've had them that long, yeah.
Since you were a kid?
Since I was a kid. So these
these
are all original from my collection when I was a kid. So
where's Dorothy?
I don't have Dorothy.
Did they have the dog too? I bet they did.
Totally, yeah, they did.
Did they?
So that same series, Marvel did
and
a bunch
the
of their
witch
characters. They had them all. Yeah,
really?
Which is really
oh
cool.
Wow! So you get something to look forward to.
So
the Falcon,
right?
in the new red suit.
Yep, and a really bad looking thing.
The Thing.
Yeah, it looks terrible, but and I love it.
It's all right. Show the back of the Thing. He's got
bright blue pants.
They forgot the 4.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Isn't there a 4 somewhere on his?
Yeah, it should have it on his belt, right?
Right?
Yeah,
I think so. Right in the center, dead center. Maybe they couldn't.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Here's the Hulk. I thought they did a good
Who's
job
bigger?
with Hulk.
The Hulk looks bigger. Oh, perspective.
Yeah, about the same.
Oh, hold on closer to the screen. Watch. You stay still, man.
Now
You see what I'm trying to do?
Right, there you go. Hulk
you
smash.
Shit up, man.
Hulk smash.
Yeah.
Puny thing.
And
here we got Iron Man. I'm
right.
not big on the Iron Man one, but he's all right.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's got. Oh, you can really see his eyes.
Yeah, he's
what
kind
the
of.
hell?
He's a little goofy
It's
looking.
kind of scary. I like Iron Man.
I think the Falcon was done pretty good, except the Falcon, he's
hard to fly.
Yeah. And then this guy, I don't know where this creature was from. This is also from the same series. He almost looks like something
Iron
from
Man
Star
flying
Trek.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what this creature is.
Repulsor rays.
I had the lizard, but I can't find
That is
it.
the lizard.
Well, it's a different lizard. It's not the same lizard. I had the actual lizard.
Yeah,
and
the lizard had a white doctor's coat.
Yeah, and a tail. And I had
Venom?
Spider-Man, too. That's Venom, yeah.
This is all plastic. See, now he's different. This
Yeah.
is a newer toy.
That's probably from the late 80s, early 90s.
Man. Oh, and he's got 2 different hands.
Yeah.
If I guess you can claw. Pretty cool.
And at the same series, they also did Planet of the Apes, because, of course, Marvel was doing Planet of the Apes stuff as well. So we got Cornelius. Yeah.
Probably the same company that made G.I. Joe.
Probably.
This one's Cornelius, ain't it?
No, that's Cornelius right here.
Who's this guy?
That's General something something.
Oh, it's one of the bad,
one
bad
of the
apes.
gorillas. Yeah, and then you got
the orangutan doctor.
Doctor Zeus or
was it Zeus? That sounds about right.
I forget his name. These were well done, I thought.
Who's this?
All right, so do you remember on the back of a lot of the comics from the 70s that you had advertisements for these figures like
toys like this guy?
This was a series. So they did I know you've seen it. If you look at some, you'll see the advertisement.
All these guys are from that?
All these guys are from that. So this guy used to do the...
Who's this, Chief Howe? Oh...
See, look, if you press his back, I think all of them have, do they all have? Yeah, look, you press the back there, they do the chop. And this
guy's got, some kind of...
like the shocker, so to speak.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
I thought it was a falconer's glove.
No, his fist shoots out.
He's going to catch an owl.
Yeah, I don't
here.
know how it works. Does it work when you push? There you go.
Oh,
so you push it back in.
Oh, he's got,
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the... Oh, here you go.
Oh,
wait a minute. I'll hold his arm up, man. Oh, look! That's what happens. Yep. His whole arm was shooting off.
It does. It does both.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it does both.
That's what you want to see. That's cool.
So these guys were advertised on the back of the comics, and that's how I told my parents, I said, I want those. I want those for Christmas. So I got
Be careful. I'm the kind of guy that will break this just by using it. Wow. Okay,
so speaking of G.I. Joe, how about Bionic G.I. Joe?
Oh, wasn't there a $6 Million Man? Is that what? I bet the $6 Million Man toy inspired that.
Speaking of, there he is.
Steve Austin. Really?
Yep.
I didn't see that. Wow, that was cool.
I had it hidden. And do you remember the episode where the $6 Million Man fights Bigfoot, otherwise known as Andre the Giant?
There he is. He played Bigfoot on it.
He did.
He did.
Andre the Giant, young Andre the Giant.
Wow.
So he has like a chest plate, which
look at that.
I still have. But anyway, the chest plate
is that
over here.
Bigfoot or Zeus?
That's Bigfoot. Yeah, it does look like Zeus. It does look like Zeus.
If you put it, you gave him like a white robe and some gold lace and stuff, made him look like a god. Yeah, that's Zeus, man.
I always loved him. That's
definitely cool.
Yeah.
And then this hidden in the background.
So that's new. All right. So my kids actually got me that for Christmas. So it's a Batman statue.
I had no idea what it was. I'm glad you.
Yeah, that's awesome, right?
That is definitely cool.
Yeah, he's got a little stand, so he sits on my shelf.
Wow, I like the cape. The details, nice.
And show closer. I mean, the attention to detail on some of these DC figurines is just amazing. Look at how cool that looks.
That is awesome. I like the hands, the fists here.
Yeah.
Here, you take it. So that's Lost in Batman.
How about some Superman, right? Not even out of the box. And I got a little Walking Dead.
Superman.
More Superman.
This was a Valentine's Day card for my girlfriend. Can't get any better than that. Thanks, babe. Batman. Christmas ornament.
Oh, yeah.
Batman and Robin.
That's a great one.
Yeah. Collectible. Hulk. I've shown this off before. Because Pete said I didn't have anything about my apartment not really showing stuff off comic book related.
If I lived here all by myself like you do, I'd have shit everywhere.
I know you would. He's got shit everywhere at home. In one room.
In one room.
Because his wife keeps him consolidated.
That's it, yeah.
The Hulk box. Yep. In the early 90s, they were doing cards. Marvel cards.
Yeah, I remember those. Doc Ock. Awesome.
Yep. I'll take them out. They were kind of... Ooh, look, he took them out of the package. Oh, my God.
No good.
So what? They're worthless anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're interested and have $10,000 and want to write me about these cards, I'll see what I can do. Chances are I'll have separation anxiety and say, no, you can't have them. These were pretty popular at the time. A new venture for Marvel Comics. I guess a new marketing ploy. Some of these cards. Yeah, there's a Spider-Man. Some of them had foil.
And kids, don't bring your superhero cards to school because your teacher will...
Yeah, don't bring these to school, whatever you do. Especially if you really like them. I like that Iron Man. That's a good one.
I like that other Nick Fury one you showed there, too.
This one?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, that's Punisher, actually.
That's the Punisher. And they got stories on the back. Clue you in. But... a lot of kids were buying these thinking they, like investment purposes, thinking they'd be valuable, and they turned out to be worthless.
Yeah.
Sad, but
they're only worth what you, to yourself, to each his own.
But, like, if you take them out into the marketplace, you're not going to get anything.
No, you're not.
Nobody really cares about them. But I cared. I like the outside packaging. That's why I basically bought it, was for the packaging. And the packaging is nice. And you don't see these anymore. No. So this is something from the 90s. Toys and memorabilia. Spider-Man, my very own Spider-Man Chia Pet. I just can't see myself to open this. I mean,
you might as well just save it like that, right?
I like it. Yeah.
In the package.
Christmas gift for my girlfriend last year.
It's a good box, actually.
How cool is that? My girlfriend hates comics. My girlfriend Pat hates comics, but she bought that for me. So how cool is that? And
Spider-Man video
game, PS4. I like it. Yeah. So this is... I wanted to do a video show about me playing this game. I don't know if you guys would be into that or if that would be boring for you guys. But this is a great game if you guys are video gamers. I highly recommend it if you're a Spider-Man fan or if you need a superhero game in your library of video games. I would recommend Spider-Man right here. This game came out 6 months ago. I think it came out in September of 2018. And I was there that weekend and said, cha-ching, must have, yeah. Good game.
So speaking of Spider-Man, last but not least, so he and I belong to a Marvel Comics, classic Marvel Comics Facebook page, right, like a group, so to speak. And a couple months ago, someone in the group posted a picture of the old Spider-Man soundtrack, like rock record, right? That I had, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, you answered that guy, right?
I did, right? I was like, I used to have that, so I went looking at my parents' house and I found it.
Really?
Here it is.
Wow.
This is awesome. I used to listen to this. I mean, this is like classic Johnny Romita artwork. Look at that. I would love to have like a poster of that. In fact, I probably should just frame this. That's what I should do. And then you open it up.
Oh, there's more. It's like comic strip panels.
Yeah,
wow, look how cool that is.
It's awesome. And the whole thing is
really... Is
there
anything on the sleeves that protect the record?
I don't remember. Nah, it's just black.
Oh, really? Black, yeah. That would have been cool if there was more stuff printed on the sleeve, right?
Yeah.
Of course I'm right.
But it's cool. I'm so happy I have it. Like I said, you got classic villains here. You got the Green Goblin, the Vulture, the Lizard, the Kingpin, Doctor Strange guests on here. It's just very, very cool. And you can actually go on YouTube and you can listen to this whole thing. It's called Spider-Man Rock and Roll Comic Adventure is what it's called.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's great. Great Johnny Romita artwork. I used to listen to this like every day.
Really?
Oh, every day.
You listen to this every day.
I used to listen to this every day. In fact, when I went onto YouTube and I started listening to it, I would still remember all the lines and stuff in it. It was
really?
Cool. Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, wow.
Totally awesome.
I have one other thing. This also came from my girlfriend's kids got this for me for Christmas. I showed this off once before, but this is really cool. Obviously, like a poster, picture framed reproduction of an old Superman comic, Action Comics. So this actually is in my bedroom. And that's pretty much...
that's all our stuff.
That's our stuff for toys and merchandise, memorabilia, comic book related kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I hope you like this episode. It's something different from Comic Book Users. I'm Wild Bill saying thanks for being here with us again. As always, send us your comments. And thanks for watching.
And I'm Pete. Stay tuned for more horror and monster comics.
Oh, yeah.
You knew there was going to be more, right?
Yeah, so we got a whole bunch, and so did I recently. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we'll see you again real soon. Take care.
All right, bye-bye. See you.